So now I am getting super strategic. And Rachel Peterson, if you don't follow her, she went viral a number of years ago. I mean, she's gone viral for a number of things, but now she's a big like social media strategist. And I saw this idea from her to go to Google and basically type in your niche and maybe type in like a frequently asked question that comes up. And then when you go to Google, it literally shows you what other people are searching. And so you just find all the questions that people are asking in your niche. And that's your content. Like that's what you're creating. You're answering the questions that people are already searching for. So, welcome to the Legalpreneur Podcast. I'm your host, Andrea Sager, founder and CEO of Legalpreneur Inc. As a serial entrepreneur and someone that works exclusively with small business owners legally protecting their business, I'm dedicated to covering common legal issues faced by business owners, providing you with the business knowledge you need to catapult your business's growth and showing you just how some of the world's most elite entrepreneurs have handled these legal and business issues themselves. In true attorney fashion, the information in this episode is not legal advice. This is for informational purposes only, and you should always consult with your attorney before implementing any of the information in the show. Hi, welcome back. We are chatting TikTok today. So for some reason, I have imposter syndrome a lot around social media and especially TikTok, especially when I'm like talking to other attorneys. I don't know why. I feel like I'm not like in the position to teach to attorneys or to teach about social media, but that is one thing this girl's working on this year. So we're going to chat about TikTok today. So if you would have asked me months ago to help you with TikTok, I'd just be like, I don't know, I just got lucky. But I actually didn't get lucky. I've come to realize, hey, there are things that I'm strategic about. And what I mentioned on Monday's episode was that I've had 2 videos in the past 3 weeks get over 1 million views. You guys, before that, most viewed video was like 550,000 views. And it's because I started implementing this one strategy, and I'm pretty sure I saw it on TikTok or really. Okay, so this is what happened. I was in Grenada on my vacation, and my paralegal, my assistant, Cassie, texted me, and she's like, hey, not sure if you've seen this, but if y'all are on TikTok, I don't know if you've heard of Anna Sitar. She's a creator on there, and she has a lot of followers. Well, she basically launched a clothing line, and then another smaller retailer basically called her out, I think, either on Instagram or TikTok, and basically was like saying that she copied her. Well, it was a common phrase, but blah, 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 whatever. Okay, so I went on TikTok and created a video about the situation. And it's basically just news jumping. That's what I've been doing, is news jumping. Cassie sent me that video. I did a TikTok on that. I think it has, 1.2, 1.3 million views. And then from Monday, the Disney video that went viral and currently has like 2.5 million views. I have just been news jumping, you guys, and that's what you need to do for your niche. As a quick reminder, the Legalpreneur book is coming out at the end of this month. I am so excited. It's been a labor of love, and Legalpreneur, the business owner's guide to legally protecting your business, will finally be in your hands. If you have not already pre-ordered your copy, get to it now. The actual price of the hardcover book will be more than the pre-sale price. And if you are getting in on the pre-sale price, you actually get over $2,000 in bonuses. So run, don't walk, go get the Legalpreneur book right now while it's still on pre-order. What I started doing, I was not very strategic about it, but now I'm getting to be strategic. And the Disney thing, I initially found it from Facebook. Somebody had posted it. For those that don't know, I used to own a clothing boutique, and a lot of my first clients in the law firm were boutique owners and designers, and we still work with a lot of them. But so on Facebook, I have a lot of boutique owners and clothing designers. So somebody had shared that, and I was like, oh, that would be a good story for TikTok. So, or a good video for TikTok. So recorded the video and it went viral. So now I am getting super strategic. And Rachel Peterson, if you don't follow her, she went viral a number of years ago. I mean, she's gone viral for a number of things, but now she's a big like social media strategist. And I saw this idea from her to go to Google and basically type in your niche and maybe type in like a frequently asked question that comes up. And then when you go to Google, it literally shows you what other people are searching. And so you just find all the questions that people are asking in your niche. And that's your content. Like that's what you're creating. You're answering the questions that people are already searching for. That's one part of it. And then news jumping, people just love hearing more about what's going on. So those are my quick tips for TikTok. I'm not telling you, hey, do this and you're going to go crazy viral. But if you implement these, I know you're going to do well. And maybe you don't do well right away, but eventually you will. So we were pretty dry. When I say dry on TikTok, basically things were just really slow. I also, so this is getting into like personal things, but I've talked a lot about just like all the healing and the struggling that I've done over the past couple of years. But I feel right now that I'm in a very, very good flow of life, business, everything. And if you want to get all woo woo, I feel like that's why we're doing really well with everything, because me personally, I am in a flow. And when I went down this the rabbit hole of healing and doing all the work, I learned very quickly, hey, the more work I do on myself, the better the business does. And so now that I've been in this like flow state, what I just want to say like is true alignment, like everything's doing well. Social media, the businesses, like life, like my personal life, like everything is just doing really, really well. And it's not by accident. I've just been very, very intentional to be in this flow. It's taken some time though. It has not been easy, but I know that when I personally am in a flow, the business is in a flow and doing very well. Which businesses, it is social media as well. So not that social media equals dollar signs, but my goal is to really grow our audiences this year. My goal is to hit 100,000 followers on TikTok by the end of January. And I mentioned on I don't know if I mentioned this on Monday, but my goal for Legalpreneur for 2023 is 2 million in revenue. If you're on our email list, you got my email on New Year's Eve that was like the personal note from Andrea talking about the struggles that we had in 2022 and how short, almost embarrassingly short from our goal that we were in 2022, but that's okay. And so 2 million, that's what we're going to hit this year. And I'm excited to have you all along for the ride. I also want to really grow our audiences on YouTube, the podcast, everything. So I'm excited that you're here. I'm happy that you're here. And let's hold each other accountable. Like, I want you all to hold me accountable. I'm going to be sending out. So I sent out the personal note Saturday, which was a couple weeks ago on New Year's Eve. And I said, basically, like, these are our struggles and our goal is 2 million. Well, I had no idea that was going to resonate so well with our email list. I literally was just like, I just feel like writing this. And so many people responded that saying like, I'm so grateful that you sent this. Like, cause I know sometimes we just don't feel relatable to other people because it looks like this other person's killing it. But what we don't know is they're actually really struggling. So I don't ever want people to think that we're killing it when we're really, really struggling. So that's why I sent out that email. And I'm going to start doing it monthly. So if you're on our email list, you will see the monthly updates, and that is to keep us accountable. And I just want to make sure that you have an accountability partner. So DM me on Instagram, shout us out on Instagram, screenshot this episode, put in your stories, and put what is a goal for 2023 that you want to be held accountable for. We are going to hold each other accountable. All right, you all. If you're on TikTok, please let's celebrate each other on TikTok, help each other beat that algorithm on TikTok, and really help each other grow this year. We can do it. All right, I will see y'all on Monday. Here at Legalpreneur, we're committed to providing a supportive legal community for all business owners. I know how scary the legal stuff can be. If you found this information helpful, I would be so grateful if you could share it with a fellow business owner. And quite frankly, it doesn't cost anything to rate, review, or subscribe to the show. Your support helps me reach more listeners, which allows me to support more business owners in their entrepreneurial journey. Have any questions or comments about the show? Feel free to drop me a line on Instagram. I promise I read all of the messages and comments. And if you want to be a guest on the show or know someone that would make a great guest, simply fill out our application form and a team member will reach out if we think it's a good fit. I'll see you in the next episode.